Vladimir Putin painful, Truss slaps Russia as UK spends £30 billion crushing Putin war machine. In a move aimed at preventing an outbreak of the Russian military, Great Britain has come up with a strategy to crush the country. Liz Truss, enraged by Putin's barbaric war, has further sanctions on over 400 members of the Russian Duma. Sanctions will bring Russia into isolation. Will bring Putin and his companions to their senses. Meanwhile, Russian Duma members have had their British assets frozen and will not be allowed to travel to the country as a result of a new round of sanctions, which affects 386 members. Indeed, this shows why the government seems slow to act. They need to make sure sanctions can be applied and not contested in court of law, which these guys can do forever. Germany's shame is exploding, and now in the eyes of the world it seems to be in favor of Putin, as Angela has always done. On the other hand, Russia's invasion was significantly seen as a justification for this vote by these members, who voted for independence for Luhansk and Donetsk areas. Russia's entry into the region only days before the assault started was justified by its recognition of the area's independence. For their barbaric stance on the invasion, Liz Truss solicits the members are being singled out. In addition to knowing the Russian dissidents in the UK, we should freeze all Russian assets in the UK. Along with that, upon presentation of a passport, Ukrainians can travel for free on all EU railways to their destination of choice. According to one expert, do they know that about 80% of the world has not accepted the sanctions? It seems that only Japan and Europe are enacting sanctions, but Latin America, Africa and all of Asia, excluding Japan, are not. That's no doubt financially for Russia, but the rest of the world, with the majority of the population, apparently doesn't play football, although you won't hear it in the UK's main media. Brother. I wouldn't be surprised at all if countries like China, India, and Pakistan looked at how the West weaponized finance, economics, and culture and set up a parallel system. This will most likely hurt the West more in the long run and fragment the global financial system. It may or may not hurt Putin, but past sanctions have only targeted the people, not the leaders. In a recent speech, Liz Truss added, "We mean what we say. With our allies and partners, we will cripple the Russian economy and cut off Putin's war machine. We'll continue to tighten the screw on the Russian economy through sanctions. Together with our allies, we stand beside our Ukrainian friends. We will continue to support Ukraine with humanitarian aid, defensive weapons and diplomatic work to isolate Russia internationally."